The one positive thing about dying a couple times is I'm farming up some souls, which will come in handy in a little while. Ooh. I should be sending stuff like that back. Wooden Catalyst, and the most rudimentary tool for casting magic. Casting magic requires the following. The spell must be learned, the spell must be committed to memory, a catalyst must be equipped. The required MP must be available. Prism of Hope, 3rd floor key. This takes us back to start with that locked gate. I appreciate the screaming. It really adds to the atmosphere. Tight corridors, low visibility, someone screaming at distance. Mind flares. Again, what's not to love? There's a reason they're dropping those. Prism of Hope, West 4th floor. Good to have that, Lotus. Black boots, black gloves, black leather garb, assassin's mask. A thin cloth mask which covers the nose and mouth, used by thieves, assassins, and all manners of miscreants to hide their breath. Glossy black leather garb that functions much like thick skin, provide protection without hindering movement, particularly effective at blocking poison. I should probably check the rest just to be safe. Waterproof black leather gloves, black leather shoes that muffle footsteps, used by thieves, assassins, and other unsavory sorts for all manner of misdeeds. Great anti-poison set. Iron Maidens, that's rough, buddy. Prison of Hope, 4th floor key. Prison of Hope, 4th floor key. Of cell key. Remember what I said about Iron Maidens are rough? Jerk poisons you. See? Dark and scary. Don't fall for all the traps. I love that beautiful singing in the background. It's so pretty. And, again, adds to the atmosphere. Notice that they've got prisoners here in these weird places. Almost not worth killing, because they're only worth 3 apiece, but, you know. Okay, I tried. I wanted to cheat. Before I open that for good. Claws. Secret dagger. This versatile single-edged dagger is standard issue for the King's spies. Slashing weapons inflict heavy damage on soft flesh, but have a limited effect on metal armor and hard scales. Daggers deal the most damage after parrying, or better yet, stuck squarely in an enemy's back. Claws. This weapon's protruding sharp claws inflict a slashing attack. They have a vicious appearance like no other, and are normally equipped by the King's spies. So a lot of assassins types have been around here. And let's send those off. Keep trying to hit the wrong thing. I appreciate the Hard Demon Soul has a sort of vaguely similar outline to the armor spider itself. Not gonna use these, so might as well send them. These are also a weight. Can't send that away. Widow's Lotus. The petal of a dark flower that floats on water, consumed to counteract plague. Once used to decorate the corpse of those who died of the plague, but later became a symbol of those unclaimed by the disease. Plague is essentially very, very powerful poison, and when you get hit with it, it's almost a kiss of death unless you can cure it right away. It's not quite like fast poison is in Bloodborne, which is just a lighter frenzy. And here we are on the other side of that fall. And the singing was coming from her.
You're still intact, aren't you? Where do you call home? Dear me, I shouldn't pry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've known better days. I was once the wife of nobility, and I have some nice things to show for it.
Former noble's wife.
Before, there were many others trapped here, but they were driven mad and ventured above of their own volition. Redemption. There exists no such thing. The Queen banished that depraved old man from the land. He returned in strange golden garb with foul demons in tow. They pillaged great Latria, land of the learned, and shut us away in this prison. Since then, they've been feeding off our souls, telling us over and over that if we go above, we will be granted redemption. I know the truth. The church goddess may die, but never for long. We are trapped below forever. Redemption. Telling us over and over that if we go above, we will be granted redemption.
So she sells a few nice things. Gonna get a second Widow's Lotus just to have. She has high prices. Rapier. A small rapier. Rapiers boast great damage despite their narrow attack range, performing well against metal armor and hard scales in particular. However, they are easily parried and do little to break an enemy's guard. They also permit the wielder to attack even with a shield raised, but are better used for parrying rather than blocking when wielded in the left hand. Wooden catalyst, buckler, small shield that is especially conductive to parrying. Requires a fair amount of skill to use. Lightly equipped soldiers often pair this with a rapier. Black Bolt. A very short black iron bolt pierces deep into targets, dealing extensive damage. To fire bolts, a crossbow must be equipped. Ring of Avarice. Luxurious gold ring fitted with a large jewel. Increases the number of souls obtained from slain enemies. Once a symbol of wealth and debauchery. That one costs 50,000. It is a complete ripoff. Never buy it. Bright water. And that's it.
Thank you. Now I can stay here for a little while longer.
So I want to take a decent look at her facial model here. They very much reinterpreted how she looks, and I think it's both appropriate and really interesting. In the original, she was a woman whose face was covered in bandages, and I'm pretty sure you couldn't see her eyes. It was really hard to tell. But here, she's all like scarred up and weirdly like kind of stitched together almost. It looks by the looks of it, but it's all the stitches are sort of like organic, like they're scars, and the way that the flesh looks on her face, it's kind of evocative of the old bandage look, and I think that's a really nice, creepy, subtle way of doing something really interesting with that design and kind of updating it while paying homage to it and making it your own at the same time. Hero Soul. Ring of Magical Sharpness. Soft ring bearing a light green seal. Raises magic power at the expense of magic defense. Crafted by Gary, known for his magic handicraft and close acquaintance with Sage Freak the Visionary. The seal depicts a man facing left. I wish I had a bow. A nice effect that they added to Tower of Latria is the green moody lighting as well as the lightning that occasionally flashes.
Oh, human, are you? I am Frick. I have been trapped here for an age. Perhaps you could help me out of here. I am a sage, and I can lend you my power in return. Oh, but take heed of those tentacle-headed guards. Perhaps you could help me out of here. I am a sage, and I can lend you my power in return. Oh, but take heed.
And there's the man that his apprentice wanted rescued. Okay, yeah, I came from this way. That's what I thought. Got a little turned around there. Oh, god damn it. Did it again. Prison Hope, B9. First floor key and first floor cell. Black bolt and heavy crossbow. A large, powerful crossbow that is also easy to operate. And come and get me. I said come and get me, not shoot me. Especially not with sword. This is the Screaming Man.
Well, you are a sane one, are you not? My name is Rydell. Please, liberate me from this jail. I have precious little time. I must retrieve an article from my corpse. As you can see, the only thing that remains of me is my soul. My corpse lies in another cell. I fancy it a fine, rotten mess by now. I've no interest in my corporeal flesh, but I left upon my person a keepsake of my late wife. I will soon fade into the beyond. My only wish is to do so near that token of my beloved. A retainer to the king once held the key to this cell. That foul pig with his gluttonous, swaying belly. As you can see, the only thing that remains of me is my soul. My corpse lies... I've no interest. I will soon...
So, Lord Rydell seems to be in a weird place, and I think he might
Please! Help me!
he might somewhat explain why you see black phantom enemies in this game, because they have, unlike other games where some of them are explained by people invading from other worlds, here they seem to be the souls of other people. They're bound to this plane of existence for one reason or another, but are not attached to a nexus like you are. And their souls much like you are, in that you're still somewhat corporeal, and have rules to obey, which is why he can't just leave his cell. This lovely looking enemy here, this ball of corpses all mashed and stitched together, reminiscent of Legion from various Castlevania games, is known as a prisoner Horde. It has a few attacks. Most of them are just shooting that energy at you and then flailing around. If you can avoid that, you're good. But it hits hard. Just that they can last a while. Gotta be really careful once it starts swinging. We can't help Lord Rydell right now. We need white world jealousy, which requires beating all the bosses first. In this area. Knight shield, fluted greaves, fluted armor, fluted helm. Silver bracelets. Now what we just saw is copies of pretty much everything we have. And these silver bracelets are only for type A bodies. Bracelets crafted with silver to grace an equally elegant outfit. Surely these worn by a daughter of a noble birth. Their wearer claims additional souls from fallen foes, perhaps owing to their exorbitant cost. Alright, let's send a lot of that to storage. Do not need more than one set of fluted armor, thanks. Now, with the context clues here, I kinda assume that this knight here was the bodyguard of a young noblewoman here, and they did not make it out,